Welcome to City Showcase. I'm your host, Rocco and today we're in Taraz, Kazakhstan. The history of Taraz, which is more than 2,000 years old, lies beneath the foot of all the current citizens. Now, scientifically, it's been shown that where all these high-rise buildings are in the city, that's where the village laid. Now, the meaning of Taraz means Libra in Kazakh. This historic city is so incredibly beautiful, and I just wanted to show you the landscape. The population of Kazakhstan is approximately 17 million people, and to give you an idea, if you took Kazakhstan from east to west and you laid it on top of the United States, it would cover the far west coast of California all the way to the east coast of the Carolinas. That's how large and the length of Kazakhstan is. And from north to south is approximately Michigan down to Texas. And right now, I'm standing in the entrance of a huge market called Au Vierige. Let's go inside and see what this market has to offer. We are in beautiful Taraz, Kazakhstan. I made it to the stop. I made it to the top of the stairs. That was the first obstacle. Now I'm gonna go in the market. So I see that this guy is making some juice and it looks really good and really fresh, and I'm gonna order one. Привет. Can I please order one of these, a bottle of this juice, please? So now he's making it fresh. All these amazing vitamins. This is dill. It smells really good. This is really common in the Eastern European countries. I was unaware that it was also common in Asia, but hey, it smells really good. So in Kazakhstan, the UV index of the city that we're in Taraz, it's very strong. I looked it up and it was 5. In comparison to Vegas, where it's like 2 or 3 depending on the season. So maybe it's not horribly hot right now, but the sun is just so strong. Spasiba. So freshly squeezed right here, this cup of goodness. Oh wow, that tastes really good. Spasiba. So now we're still at the market, and I see watermelons everywhere. So I'm gonna buy one. Come with me, come on. Let's get a watermelon. Now there's 2 different types of watermelons. There's actually a feminine watermelon and a masculine watermelon. Masculine watermelon has a tighter ending like this, right? Where the feminine, it's larger. So we need to tap to see which watermelon. I can hear things like more hollow or not to pick the best one. It's 25 tenge for 1 kilo. So I think this one might be the good one. Спасибо. So now I have an amazing snack when I get back to my hotel. just had the juice, and I got this amazing watermelon. Now I'm in the bazaar, which is the other side of this big market. And here there's clothing, there's traditional clothing, there's shoes and baby clothes and all types of things. Let's go through this bazaar and see what they have to offer. We are here in the bazaar, and what's very, very particular and unique about Taraz, Kazakhstan are their spices and dried fruits. So there's a beautiful bazaar here with an assortment of spices and dried fruits, and I want to go in and see what I can try. Okay, so tell me about this place. Oh, sorry. Tell me about this place. What is this? Fig. Can I try since I hit it on accident? Can I eat it?
Maybe this.
Very good. Can I try one?
Yes.
Spasiba.
Not at all.
That's very good. So now we're here in the area of spices. Now the people here traditionally, rather than going and buying medicine from the pharmacy, they'll come here and get a mixture of spices to cure what's wrong with them. And it's incredible. For example, this is mint, and you can smell it. You can pick it up with your hands. Oh my gosh. And it smells like mint because it's mint. This is chamomile. So chamomile is awesome tea to drink to relax you. I'm not sure what all of these spices do or where they all come from, but I'm sure they have all beneficial features. And it's just incredibly organic and natural. You know, one thing I find about the people of Kazakh is that they love organic, and it's really all that they have here. Nothing's GMO, nothing is fake, everything's real. It's from the mountains, it's from, you know, the cattle that was raised eating grass, and people are so friendly and so generous and so genuine. And that's so incredible being here and experiencing this. And I hope you guys have enjoyed our tour so far, our city showcase of Taraz, Kazakhstan. Spasiba. 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 Wow. I guess this is for the bad eye, to keep away negative energy and to keep positive things coming. This is a holy sacred place, the burial tomb of Aisha Babi. Women who want to get pregnant are having problems with fertility and happiness come here and pray to try to achieve their happiness and fertility. According to legend, Aisha Babi was the daughter of a leader of some Kazakh tribes. At a very young age, she lost her father. She was adopted and raised by her teacher. When she grew up, she became a very beautiful woman and fell in love with another leader of Kazakh tribes. They wanted to get married, but her teacher was strongly against it and forbid the wedding. So she decided to run away from her home and get married to Karhan Baba. Her teacher cursed her and said that she would never be able to marry him. On her way to Taraz to get married, she decided to take a bath in the river, so she would be clean for her wedding day. When she got out of the river and she was getting dressed, she was bit by a poisonous snake, which had been hidden in her hat. Karahan Baba arrived right away to save her, but it was not possible to save her life. So right before she died, she got married to him, and he gave her the title Bibi, which means wife. After her death, Karahan Baba had many wives, but never gave them the title of Bibi. This means only Aisha Bibi was the real wife to him, even though they never consummated their marriage. So I'm wearing a chapan, and this is the traditional clothing in Kazakhstan with this print, and you can see how long it is. It's nice to get a flavor and a feel of the culture and the tradition. I've been walking around, sightseeing, showing you guys Kazakhstan, Taraz. And now I'm gonna try to eat some of this food here. This is street food. Hello, Privyet. So there's patty with beef, and then there's patty with cabbage. This one has the beef. Privyet. Hello. So can I have one of this and one of this, please? One patty with beef. And yes, spasibo. Spasibo. So, there's two different types. This one, it's with beef. And it's basically dough fried with beef inside. So I'm gonna fold it because it's kind of thin. It's really good. There's onions too. No. This one is fried dough with cabbage. Biliash. And it's really, really, really fresh. So I'm gonna eat this as I walk to the next destination. And I hope you guys continue watching our Taraz City Showcase right here. So now we're in Dostik Square, which means Friendship Square. It's a beautiful farmer's market with food that's brought in from the entire region. And people can buy honey, meat, all different types of fresh vegetables, which are completely organic and real from the entire region. It happens once or twice a week, and it's definitely a place you need to come check out when you come to Taraz, Kazakhstan. Why don't we go talk to some of the locals and see what it costs. I think like a kilo, which is 2.2 pounds of cucumbers, is 15 cents. A kilo of meat, of beef, is approximately $3.60. Why don't we go chat with some of the locals and see what they have for sale? Come on, let's go. You know, the people here, they speak Kazakh and they speak Russian. Now, I know a little bit of Russian, so we'll see how I can get on with these people with my little bit knowledge of Russian. So, privyet means hello, and kak dela means how are you. So first I'm going to say privyet. Let's see. Privyet. Privyet. Hello. So this is cheese, and this is actually, it's hardened and it's squished, and it's like a sour cheese. So it's very popular and very common in this region, and really all of Kazakhstan. I'm assuming this is cottage cheese and then pickled cucumbers and tomatoes and then chicken. Okay, so this is karove, which means it's from cow. I just eat the whole thing, right? Like, oh, it's like a candy, but not so sweet. I think it's dry, sour milk. That's good. Probably a lot of calcium, really good for your body and your bones. So this is called remshi. It's also made of milk, and it's a product of a cow. Oh, it's really good. That's much sweeter. I think it has chocolate inside, cacao. Spasiba. So this is another cheese product from cow. That's really good. All this stuff is completely organic. Here, they don't believe in GMOs. So these cows are happy cows, roaming, eating grass and everything. It's really good. Ochoherisho. Ochoherisho means really good. My favorite one would be brenza, this one, and then this one here. Those are my three favorite. So as you see, it's a really popular stand because everyone's coming to buy it, which is really good. So the cheese that was the sweetest is approximately $4 for 2.2 pounds, where this one's approximately $3.60 for 2.2 pounds. It's really incredible. The food here is really incredible. Honey. Okay, come. So this is honey. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think he's his own. It's his job. And are these bees? Okay, so there's different types of honey. I'm gonna try them to see what they taste like. Spasiba. So this is honey. Number 3. I love honey, by the way. Oh my God. That's really good. This honey is made from a natural reserve. We're gonna try. Wow, that's very good. With the bees, if you have some type of pains, they mix this with a type of vodka, and they mix it together, and then they rub it on themselves, and it cures the pain. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Spasiba. Thank you so much. Spasiba. So something that's very fascinating to me, because let's say I've always grown up and I've loved horses, is that in Kazakhstan, they actually eat horse. It's one of the most it's one of the most popular dishes. It's a delicacy here. And I started to have a conversation with someone because I wanted to truly understand this. And what was explained to me was that in the ancient times, when the Greeks came here to try to rule the land and take the land, they saw people riding horse. And they thought it was half man, half horse, and that's where the mythology started, where the Greek mythology of a half man, half horse. In addition to that, horses in Kazakhstan, they're the best for transport, the best friend, and they're actually kind of in a way worshipped as a saint, the horse is. And they also eat the horse. So if we'll come here, we'll see tongue, liver, heart, horse meat, all different variations of horse. But for the Kazakh people, horses are everything. Their best friend, the strongest, the best transport, and the best food. So now we're here and we have a pig's head. So it's safe to assume that this is pork products. Let's see everything that's here. Привет, hello. How are you? Как дела? Oh, good. She said that she's doing well. And so what do you have here? This is pig? Oh, this is kielbasa, so it's sausage. So it's smoked sausage. It's all natural. So I can eat it like this. Wow, it's good. This farmer's market starts in August and ends at the end of September. So why don't we take a look inside and discover the ancient city, the ancient mosque and caravan. This is an incredible archaeological find. They dug this up, it was under the ground, and it ranges from the 8th to the 12th century. Come with me as we discover it. So there's actually two different sites here. There's an ancient mosque, which they also found Christian artifacts in, and they built a mosque on top of it. Then there's actually a caravan. Now this city is exactly on the Silk Road. So people would come here and rest and then go sell their goods and trade. A caravan is basically when they have multiple camels, one after another, and they're going down this long path to their next destination. As you see these walls, they've been reconstructed. Now some of the walls are still their original, and we'll see those once we enter. But this wall is constructed of clay, hay, little rocks, mud, and sand. It's very fascinating, and this is what it would have looked like way back when. This is so beautiful. This ancient spiritual place has been here since the 8th century. People from all over travel here and pray. As you see, these walls are the original construction of the walls. They left this exposed so people can have an idea of how it was put together. This is also original, and the ground is original. They reconstructed from this point up. So this is originally when the time was, when this was originally built, it looked like this. So we all have a sense and a feeling of how it was. And this was an original brick that was here. And there is Arab writing on the brick to represent the Muslim religion. So people come here and pray. Over here, there's artifacts that were all on the other side of this wall. Now this faces towards Mecca, towards Saudi Arabia. These are all original transcripts from the Quran, which is the Muslim Bible, essentially. Let's take a walk on this ancient road. So now we're actually here in the caravanserai, and you'll see that there's multiple rooms. There's this room in particular that I would like to show you. Over here, you'll see it looks like a fireplace, and they would fill this up with wood, coal, and then burn it, and it would actually heat this entire flooring, and then people would sleep on here to stay warm during the winter time. Next, we're going to bring you to the hammam area, which is right here, but join me, let's walk around. So this is the hammam. This is the tashao, where the water gathered together and people would bathe in it. People would utilize the water for whatever their needs were. And it's basically just a sweat room. As you see, there's multiple rooms in this caravanserai on the Silk Path as people journeyed across the continent to go from Asia all the way into Europe. This is one of the places they stopped. They prayed, they lived, they ate, and they traded. Come with me as we continue showcasing Taraz, Kazakhstan. Now we're going to take a look at Karahan Baba. Do you remember when I told you the legend of Aisha Bibi? I'm sitting in front of the tomb of Karahan Baba, her husband. So it was told by the adopted father and teacher of Aisha Bibi that she would never marry the husband, Karahan Bibi, and that she would only be able to see the top of his hat. Well, in reality, what really happened was, in fact, the distance of the tombs of where the husband is buried and the wife is buried before all this modern technology and buildings were built. She could only see the top of his hat, which is the top of his tomb, from her tomb. Isn't that interesting how sometimes curses really happen? So I've been invited to have an amazing lunch in a yurta, which is a traditional hut-type structure to eat. So come with me, let's go inside and see what they have to offer. There's all different types of traditional cuisine. So we're in the Utah, and in the Utah, this is actually where the people from the Kazakhstan they lived, because they were nomads, so they traveled from place to place. I'm here with my friends Adirhan and Aslan. We're in this amazing traditional tent. Look at all this food, and we're gonna try everything. Now, I do know that in tradition in Kazakhstan, first it's the bread, and you break the bread and you give the bread. Spasiba. Okay, so camel milk. Let's see what it tastes like first time. Oh, it's kind of sour. Tastes like yogurt. The camel milk. It's like yogurt. If we add some sugar, then it would be a little sweet, but it's yogurt, basically. It's probably good for your digestive system, I think. Hummus?
Horse milk.
Oh, horse.
Yeah, horse.
Horse milk.
Horse milk.
This is also traditional for Kazakhstan.
Yeah. And
So-
also the horse is not far from here.
Oh, okay. So it's very fresh. All right, let's try the horse milk. Wow, it's very strong. It's much more sour. Very strong. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. My brat. Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
So in Kazakhstan, it's tradition that your guest serves your dish so you can try everything on the table. Oh, eat with your hands.
Yeah,
Oh,
hands,
even better.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a tradition. It's everything with hands. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's actually good. That's really good. And with the bread. It's very, very tasty.
Bread.
Bread, okay.
Yeah, special for
Like pasta.
this part.
It's very, very rich and tasty. So this piece is a special piece that they normally give to the honored guest, which shows the type of hospitality they have here. That's very, very good. This is a national Kazakh kielbasa called shuzhek.
Yes.
I understood this. You see, I'm learning the language little by little.
Yeah.
It tastes really tasty. I didn't know that there were liver and hearts and eyes and all different assortments of meats inside this kielbasa. But it's a traditional kielbasa from Kazakhstan. You definitely have to try it when you come visit Kazakhstan. Spasiba. Thank you.
Yeah, karın
Tea is everything here.
Yok,
There's
yok,
always
koymuş
tea, and I love it. It warms your body. I believe with tea, there's 3 ways to enjoy it. You can feel the warmth of the tea. You can smell it, and then you can taste it.
It doesn't, you can try
With my hands,
Yeah, yeah.
with the right hand.
yeah.
It's a very strong feeling. I think this is lamb. It's a very strong, it tastes like a game meat. So it's all natural, all organic. Now we're gonna turn the cameras off and we're gonna feast. We're gonna eat. So this is actually a kazan. The way that they cook the food, they actually cook the food we just ate here. But back in the olden days, in some villages outside of the main cities, what they do is they'll take the skin of the sheep and put all the ingredients and spices and various meats inside of it, dig a hole in the ground, and make one of these, but with the ground and coals underneath. They sew up the sheepskin with all the ingredients inside, and they put it in the ground, and they cover it with leaves and some other things, and they let it cook overnight. And in the morning, they open it up, and it's cooked, and that's their meal. As you can see, they're making tea here. Over here, they're making bread. This is fresh bread. And as you see, the traditional style of rolling the dough with the stick. Can't get more real than this. We're in beautiful Taraz, Kazakhstan.